Because without that, as you say, the gangs will continue in this trend.
You're shaking your head.
The law is just a set of words when people are desperate. The law is just a set of lovely words on a sheet of paper when people are desperate. If we were desperate or so in this sort of situation, be it economically, be it hunger, be it starvation, be it whatever, or so, be it security or so, we would do the exact same thing that these
but that doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it wrong either. It contextualizes it.
Doesn't make it right.
It makes it human. It makes it human because again, right, it makes it human. I think that we must be very, very careful here on a range of different things. Number one, I hate the way in Britain how we've synonymized the immigrant with a danger and ill, where in reality, immigration can and does benefit our society massively. Massively.
Yeah, but you can't have open borders.
But we don't have open borders.
We don't do that.
We don't have.
But when you look at the
people
arrivals on small boats, though, that's an unmanaged situation.
I think that, but the arrivals on small boats, also too, when we speak, the arrivals on small boats is just a reflection of desperation. I want to be very clear here too. I think we may have to look into how we've identified the gangs. Because, yes, you've got human smugglers or so. Yeah, you got that also. And that's
oh, come on, they're pushing people out into the water to drown.
But again, too, right, if we're going to places and bombing people or so, those people then showing up here on our floors, on our shores or so, looking for security, looking for nutrition, looking for whatever.
We haven't bombed Somalia.
But the point I'm making is that perhaps we might be the gangs here that we haven't acknowledged. Perhaps our behaviour or so has actually created the gangs. Because maybe we have big gang influencing little gang over here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because when we go, what I'm talking about is when we're going around the world bombing people or so.
We haven't bombed Somalia.
Somalia was...
That was 30 years ago. It doesn't mean that we take...
30 years ago, but again, 30 years ago is not that long ago when you talk about it. When you talk about Libya, you're talking about Somalia, so you're talking about different places. So it's not just the bombing or so, it's the economic deprivation, it's the sanctions, many different things so that we've done around the world or so, and this is part of the blowback to it or so. So when you deal with this, so when you're looking at who the gang is or so, I think we should be very, very careful and look with a bit more depth as to the role we play in enabling these gangs, enabling the situation.
For having some sort of processing centres, around the world so people could go there and say, look, I'm in crisis, I'm in desperate need, and be assessed there rather than actually making the difficult journey, the dangerous journey, to be able to try and get to the UK.
And stop being the course of those journeys too. Maybe we should actually think a little bit more about how we can help people on the actual ground there too in the places where they are, and perhaps find a way to make the world a bit more egalitarian, where the places where they currently are.
Because I just want to check with our team. Do we have Dr. Amir on the line now? All right, we want